character development, awesome music, and I mean, am I selling it to you guys? And it's not based off of the comics, which is so amazing. Perfect. Hello y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fall Paladin, and today we are doing a special review of Batman Soul of the Dragon. If you've not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and click it and support your girl. I really appreciate it. Batman Soul of the Dragon is actually the 40th DC Universe animated original movies. As we're fighting ninjas to otherworldly villains, you're getting flashbacks of Bruce Wayne's training at this monastery under O-Sensei. It's set in the 70s, different time, different place, originality. It's religiously accurate. There is a god called Naga in Buddhism, so I appreciate that. Good job. And it borrows from cult classic films, James Bond, blaxploitation films, as well as pressure-hitting martial arts films. It's basically about Richard Dragon asking Bruce Wayne for help because the snake cult is literally going to open the gates of hell, and it sparks this reunion of these martial arts students who trained alongside with Bruce Wayne. Fight evil. I love that we're going back to school, right? We're learning more about Bruce Wayne and we're learning more about these characters. The writers did a good job of packing so much depth. We have excellent dialogue, sharp quips if you really love the witty, banter. Oh, I'm gonna get ya type, but they say it a lot better than I do, of course. Then you'll love this film. Also, the action just escalates as they acquire characters and as they bring you along the journey. The best part of this film is the character development and the experienced voice actors. I love O-Sensei's voice acting especially. He's just sharp, insightful, but also funny. I love Lady Shiva for her strength, and it's interesting to see where she ends up after, all this martial arts training. Lady Shiva sums up all she is in one quote. Ben Turner also has a sweet spot for the kids, and he says something that's just heart touching. The characters remind me of a certain set of wizards that were studying at Hogwarts. I couldn't help but compare Ben Turner to Ron as the comedic relief, and Lady Shiva to Hermione, who's just masterful, right? And knows everything. And then we have Richard Dragon, because this is ultimately his quest, right? So he's got to be Harry Potter. O-Sensei, Dumbledore, Snake Cult. Of course, Batman has a line at the end that sums up why this is a Batman film. He's the most determined student of the class. He's not the most skilled, nor is he the strongest. But that is what I love about this movie, is that we don't always see Batman fighting the hardest battle. Bruce Wayne is essentially partnering up with these students. In some aspects, I feel like he's the least connected to the fight. He was the newest student. He is very brooding, and that's okay. I like that he is an understated version of himself, and that the other characters get to shine for once. Never mistake this film for anything else but a Batman film. The difference between Batman and all the other characters is his determination, his will. Bruce Wayne will never back down from a fight, give it all his strength, even if it breaks him. And Bruce will always go after evil. That's basically the gist of it. This is the reason why I like Batman, is because of his origin and what he stands for. So you're gonna get a really close glimpse of Bruce Wayne's philosophy and moral code, and how that's sharpened through the training of O-Sensei. O-Sensei actually uses unconventional punching bag essentially to teach a lesson about evil, and Bruce Wayne's take on that lesson is superb. That's one of my favorite scenes of the movie. This should have been just like respect cards every time. The scene that I mentioned with O-Sensei's lesson and then the scene with Ben Turner is grueling. What more can you ask? Now, what I wish that this story did was build up the characters of the villains because it was anticlimactic in the end. I really didn't care so much about the fights between them. There was only one scene in particular that made the villains look terrifying, and that was, I think they could have just showed a little bit more nudity in that scene, but it definitely was horrific. I hope you guys see it and let me know what you all thought in the comments below. Did you like this Batman film? Did you think that there should have been more of something else? I will catch you guys at another time. Bye bye.